All right, let's keep our journey going here. Example 5. Holy smokes. No shortage of examples here. Look, we're still dealing with this guy here. Our same old equation, same old graph. But now don't forget that we're now have the emphasis on the x. We know that the b value is a third, but we know that because it's with the x, we have to flip it, and our scale factor is in fact multiplying by 3. Aha! So write an equation for this. Well, that's going to be fun, but I just want to go right to the graph right now because I'm just pumped. I want to show this to you. Look at this. There's minus 2 comma 0. You know and I know we have to do a scale factor of 3 because we took this number and flipped it. So we now have minus 6 comma 0 is our new intercept. Way the heck out here. Oh my goodness, look at that. Same thing goes with this one here. 2 comma 0, there's the x value multiplied by the scale factor of the x. So of course, this works out to be 6 comma 0 way out here. Notice the vertical is untouched. So you're going to get something that looks wee. Look at that bonk right there. Awesome. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. That's incredible. Okay, so now we have to go back and be a little bit more responsible here. Darn it. Okay, well, let's write our equation. Here we go. Excellent. So we got the square root of 4 minus, now remember, there's a replacement that goes right in for x, right? Okay, so 1/3 x, and all of that squared. So I got a question for you. What's this make? Well, the 4 remains unchanged, of course. This is still a minus. Now, 1/3 squared, well, that's 1/9. X squared is just what I said, x squared. So there's our nice little formula. That's going to give you this guy in green. Okay. Sketch the graph. Oh, look at that. We already did this. Describe how the number 1/3 works. Well, of course, this is going to be a horizontal stretch. Okay, horizontal stretch of 3. So factor of 3 about what axis? Do you remember? Do you remember? I wonder if you do. Remember, it is a stretch in this direction, so we're stretching away from the y-axis. So it's a horizontal factor, horizontal stretch, factor 3 about the y-axis. Oh my gotcha. And it says, in general, what's the shape of this graph? It's just wider. It's just wider. Of course it is. Now, got some more stuff to put down here. I think it's cool. This is what's happening to the x-intercepts. X-intercepts, you know, because they are x-intercepts, it's minus 2 comma 0. That becomes, because this is the scale factor now of 3, right? So this becomes minus 6 comma 0. You can do the same thing for here, but we've already figured it out to be 6 comma 0, so we're good with that. Y-intercept, guess what? Unchanged, because it is a y-intercept and we're dealing with horizontals. And now let's go plot this on our TI-84 calculator. So I left this here just as we have for the last 4 or 5 questions as the square root of 4 minus x squared. Now we can either do vars or we can use that wonderful formula that we derived, which was way. Do you remember back here? Oh my goodness, there it is. We can use this. How about we try this first? Let's try this first and let's see if that's actually going to give us a graph that looks like this. This should be interesting. So 4 minus 1/9 x squared. Okay. All right. So second square root. There we go. Of 4 minus, now 1/9. I always put my fractions in brackets. 1 divided by 9. Okay. X squared. Okay. Let's go. Ooh, I hope. Let's see. And in fact, it does. Interesting. So if you notice here, we are at 2 times it by 3. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6. Look, again, at 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if we actually this thing was smart enough to go all the way down like it's supposed to, there we go. We would get something that looked like that, which is exactly what we had before. So did we answer all the questions? I think we did. Look how much better we're at this. Oh, this is so fantastic. We now know how to horizontally stretch. We now know how to vertically stretch. Oh, I think something's coming up in this one, this next one. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.